Hello, my name is Dr. Lynn. I'd like to welcome you to the video. Today we're going to be talking about how we test the sex hormones. Estrogen, progesterone, testosterone. We need to know your actual levels. It is a required test in our office when we're doing a functional medicine workup. Hormones are usually fixed first, so we have to know what's happening. So if you are suffering from any symptoms from perimenopause or menopause, like hot flashes, irritability, mood swings, weight gain, infertility problems, you have a history of fibroids, endometriosis, PCOS, things of this nature, it's a good idea to have this checked. Okay, you don't want to guess, you want to test. Also, we look for risk factors for causing cancer, which is very important. Most women like to know that. They don't want to have cancer, and the men don't want to have prostate cancer. So we need to see how your estrogens are being broken down. That's what is important. It's not so much the level of estrogen, it's what pathways is it going down, what metabolites are being formed, and how long you've been exposed to it. This is what's important. Okay? So we can help these things. There's many treatments. If you have high estrogen, low progesterone, there's herbs, botanicals, formulas you can take to sway the ratio of things back to a more normal position. It usually takes about 2 months. With our anti-inflammatory diet changes, lifestyle changes, the supplements that we give you, usually a couple of months will do the trick. Now again, everybody's different, but the majority of the time 2 months will do it. We like to get those hormones balanced within a 2-month period of time so we can go to the next stage if there is a next stage. All right. Also, if you have low estrogen and you're postmenopausal, we can see how low your estrogen is and prevent that osteoporosis that everybody dreads. We might want to give you a formula that has a very low estrogenic effect, so it's safe. It's called an isoflavone. It's called genistein, and we use that on our postmenopausal people to prevent osteoporosis. So that's another big thing. And the same thing with men. We don't want them to be converting their testosterone into estrogens via the aromatase enzyme system due to insulin resistance and high blood sugar and poor diet. Okay, so it's a great test. We do it all the time. So what actually is making your estrogens high? Well, maybe you're just making too much. Maybe you're reabsorbing it. You're not detoxing it. It's getting reabsorbed back into your system, and it's raising your estrogen again, and even more. Maybe you're exposed to xenoestrogens. There's so many chemicals and toxins and foods that mimic estrogen and elevate it. Okay? Animal meat, dairy. These animals are injected with hormones. They're fed soy, which is a xenoestrogen in itself. They eat grain, which is absolutely has no nutritional density at all. So we want to eat grass-fed beef. We want to stay away from dairy. And I tell my estrogen-dominant patients to also stay away from red meat for a while. Okay, there's a lot of alternatives out there. So making the right dietary changes, the right lifestyle changes, getting your supplements in order helps out quite a bit. Okay, so let's talk about those pathways again. The estrogens are broken down into certain pathways. It goes down certain pathways. There's an OH2 pathway, which is the good pathway and protective pathway from cancer, and the OH16 pathway, which is the more dangerous pathway it goes down, causing cancer. So let me show you the actual test here. It's called the Dutch urine test, and we use it on our patients. It's very simple. It's a urine test. It's no big deal, simple to do. And it's going to give me information. It's going to tell me how high your total estrogen is, your progesterone is, your testosterone is, and if you did the cortisol, we'll have that in there too. This particular person has a very high abnormal total estrogen. But is it going down the destructive pathway, or is it going down a more healthy pathway, a protective pathway? That's basically a lot what this test is going to show me. So here's the actual breakdown of it. There's 3 estrogens. We won't get into that too much, but it goes down these various pathways: the OH2, the OH4, and the OH16. And it gives us a nice pie graph saying the ratios of these pathways. What pathway are you taking? OH2, good. OH16, bad. OH4 could be also bad. So we want to see what pathways you're taking, okay? And it also tells us if you're having any DNA damage from any free radicals, which I like that quite a bit also. All right, this is it in a nutshell. This might make more sense and easier for you to see. This is a pie graph. The OH16, the bad one, is in red. The OH2 is in green, and the yellow is a more of an intermediate area. So as you can see, this person is not in a good place. It's mostly red, which means they're taking the wrong pathway. They're breaking down their estrogens down the wrong pathway, and we want to stop that. We want to sway it. We're going to treat it and shift it to a more healthy balance. Okay, that's our goal, and do it naturally. All right. So that's basically it in a nutshell, folks. And I'm glad you listened. I hope you got some information out of this. If you have any questions, any concerns, you want more information, you need to set up a consultation, you want this test, give us a call, email us, and we'll get you right in. Okay, thank you for listening.